All right. You good? All right. Hello. All right. So I'm here to do Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Let's find out some answers for Libra this month. All right. If you were brought to this reading and you're not a sun, moon, and rising, this also could pertain to your situation. So listen carefully. Listen to the pros and cons. Listen to the do's and don'ts. Listen to the yes or no's. And listen to the warnings that may come with it. Again, remember, as I said, with the special that I had going on, hopefully you got in on the $110 reading. Remember, you can purchase as many as you choose to, and you can save them up. I will keep a date of when your readings were taking place and how many you have left. All right, Libra, Libra, Libra. What's going on with Libra for the month of August? All right, Libra. One way to get it done. Cut it in threes this time. Threes. All right, so starting with the bottom of the deck. Libra, you had to deal with some shady shit in August. In August, something that was shady already that went on in your life, something that may have been, that made you kind of shake your head. I just SMH, right? Something that maybe made you feel as if this ain't worth it. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't know what I'm going through here. I don't know why I'm going through it. I don't understand. I do everything for this person, and yet I get kicked in the teeth. Probably why I'm missing some. Anyway, so your moon card is what came up first, Libra. So the moon card is representing what to avoid or be aware of or to pay attention to in the month of August, okay? Somebody may try to manipulate you during the month of August, Libra. Somebody may feel as if they can get away with it again. Hear that word? Again. Libras, it's not your character. It's not even in your disposition for you to be mutilated or taken advantage of or disrespected or belittled. A lot of you Libras wear your heart out on your sleeve. A lot of you Libras tend to want to fall in love with the first person that you're dating and thinking this is immediately your mind goes from 0 to 100 that, oh, this is the person for me. This is the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. You haven't even been out on one date, or the one date you went on is not enough to base that judgment on. Be careful. There's shady people in your vicinity right now. There's people, what it means is that with this moon being secretive, somebody keeping something from you, somebody that's dividing themselves from you, they're not coming together as one, somebody whose opinions, they tend to go dramatically to one way or dramatically to the other. You're either going to want to deal with somebody who is like a trained, well-mannered, well-kept person, or you're going to want to deal with somebody that's kind of like an animal who goes like a nomad, lives from one place to another. They don't settle down. They can't keep a job. They're not doing anything that's helping them to grow. Somebody may be drinking a lot or spending a lot of their money on just partying and bullshit. They work all week just to party and bullshit. That's what they're working for. They have nothing else to show for it. They're not taking responsibilities. Whoever this is that you may be dealing with, somebody who's not taking you into account, somebody who's not putting you up on the pedestal that you belong on. Let your father find out. Even if he's not on this earth, your father might be up in another realm above the veil, but still sees what's going on. Doesn't understand why you would let somebody come into your life who's not treating you like the princess that you are. For some of you, it's about being the prince. Maybe there's a male Libra here watching. Same goes for you. Don't have a female that's not going to treat you the way you deserve to. It's not going to appreciate the work that you do. It's not going to appreciate you keeping the roof over their head. It's not going to appreciate you being loyal and faithful. Male or female. Be careful, male or female, of people in your circle that are only out for themselves in August. Your next card comes up as the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, where a relationship is concerned, somebody is still weighing out the options here. Somebody sometimes is convinced that you're the best thing for them, and the other person of their mind. I mean, they got like two personalities, a dual personality going on here. The other person of their mind is thinking that, well, I can do better without them. I can find better. They weren't that great. Or maybe that's you saying that, Libra. Maybe you're realizing that, you know what? My past partner wasn't as great as I thought they were. They really weren't there for me when I needed them. I had so many different things happen in my life. And every time a major event came on, they weren't around. They were doing whatever they said they were doing, but maybe even what they said they weren't doing. For a lot of you, you have gotten yourself through your own struggles without that other person. You figured it out yourself. But yet you want to give them the credit that they were there for you. You have to weigh that out again. This is a message for you for the month of August. Weigh that out again. See what you come up with. Your next card comes up for the month of August as the Three of Pentacles. So with the Three of Pentacles, something was going on. Something was going on. There was definitely communication between three people. Let's get another card to balance that out. Okay. So messages were coming in faster. They were going back and forth, or somebody was talking to someone else. Somebody was definitely involved in conversation or relationship with somebody else. And the whole time you were trying to hold on as tight as you could to the relationship that you had. A lot of you were struggling to keep this relationship afloat. A lot of you were trying to balance something out here, hoping that this maybe third-party situation would change. A lot of you were trying so hard to be the best one, or the better choice, or the better one. A lot of you may have known that there was another person involved here, but a lot of you may have been told lies by this person that, oh, we're not together. Oh, I'm not intimate with this person. We're just together for the kids. I'm just there for the financial reasons right now. I can't afford to pay for a home by myself and pay for where they live. For some of you, it's about my work is just too much for me. Some of you, it's not a person that's a third party. It's somebody's job. It's the fact that they live a distance away. It's the fact that their energy keeps getting used up on everything else. And by the time they want to speak with you or deal with you, they don't have enough to give you. That's the other third party situation. So anytime you hear readers talking about third party, they try to tell you it always has to be another person. It doesn't. It's not true. So Libras, the good news is once we get to roughly the second week of August, things are going to start changing. Somebody's coming toward you. Yep, mark my words. By the second week of August, somebody's coming towards you. When this person comes towards you, they're going to want to talk, rehash things. There's some of you are going to deal with somebody who thinks they can just come right on back in like nothing ever happened, like you never broke up, like they never did anything wrong. And they're just going to think the door's going to be open for them because it has been in the past, because you always took them back. So somebody's definitely going to feel entitled. Be careful the second week of August. If you're not ready to deal with this person, don't answer your phone, don't answer the text message, and don't answer the door. If you're not strong enough to stick up for yourself, if it's still hurting too much, just don't answer. They'll come back again. They'll come back again in week 3. Okay? So week 2, and if you don't respond to them, if you don't answer them, week 3, they'll be back. The next thing that comes up for you guys is, in fact, the Chariot card. So the Chariot card is what's going to happen when this person does come back. When they come back, you're going to want to use your intuition. You're going to want to meditate on something. You're going to ask the universe to show you very clearly why this person's coming back. What are their motives? What are they wanting? What are they going to do about what's already happened? Are they going to apologize? You're going to question whether or not you take them back if they don't give you exactly what you're hoping for. If you don't get a clear understanding of what happened, perhaps what happened with this situation, perhaps the text messages that you may have seen on somebody's phone. You might have seen somebody called in. You might have seen they called somebody. It definitely got you way upset. Got you to where you didn't understand why you're being treated this way. You didn't understand why somebody would hurt you when you didn't hurt them. Why would they tell you one thing and do another? A lot of you have spent a lot of sleepless nights. A lot of you are eating tons of carbohydrates and eating ice cream and everything else to try to feed that pain. But it's not helping. A lot of you got off of your exercise regimens. You got off of a lot of routines that you had because this person threw your whole thing out of whack, your whole system out of whack. Libras, you are in fact the Empress. Beautiful, strong, intelligent. You're able to compromise. You're able to moderate things or be the moderator in situations. You're always able to find balance. You're always able to find the good things in other people. So it's time to do that for yourself, Libra. Turn the mirror around and look in it. You're always focused on what can make everybody else happy. What can you do for everybody else? How can you please everybody else and keep yourself so neglected? It's not in your favor. It's not going to work out for you. It's time to change things around in the month of August. If you start focusing more on you, go take the time to get your hair done. Go take the time to buy yourself a new outfit. Go get something ready for fall that's coming. There's some beautiful colors out in fall. Libras love fall and winter. Libras, you got the strength within you, but sometimes you feel like you lost it all. Sometimes you feel like you don't have a step left in you. Like you just can't take another step. Like you can't just make another phone call. Like you can't take another problem. Like right now you feel like your plate is full. But you can remove a lot of things off your plate, especially in the month of August, starting the second week. First week, you're still recapping from July. But the second week, people come in. People go out. You're going to be the one that's the gatekeeper in the month of August. You're going to decide who stays, and you're going to decide who leaves. You're going to decide who you let in, and you're going to decide who you don't. Libra, you've taken a lot of risk involved with this person. You've gone out on a limb. You've put yourself out on a limb, either mentally, emotionally, financially, or all the above. D. Somebody with some wisdom. This could be if you work at a nursing home and you're talking to an older patient in there. This could be an older family member, a grandmother, a mother, a great aunt. This could be somebody that's around you that wants to tell you something in a gentle kind of way. You seem to talk to this person about what's going on in your life, not knowing what decisions or choices to make. This person tries to ground you and give you strength, as well as their husband, or perhaps your father, or somebody who is a father figure to you. This person definitely will show you where your strengths are. This person will not let you fall down if you trust them. For some of you, you may be attending counseling, group sessions, things online, watching podcasts, whatever, to get your self-esteem back, to build yourself back up, to find out why you're so jealous, to find out why you're always feeling as if you're less than or not enough. There's something deeper within you that goes back and stems from childhood, always trying to get someone's attention, feeling like you were left out, or if you had other siblings, brothers and sisters, that they got more attention than you did. Your parents may have felt that you were the good one. You didn't need as much guidance. You were doing very well by yourself, but not realizing that you missed the attention as well. For some of you, during the month of August, as we get into the third week, you're going to find yourselves looking very carefully at everything in your life, not just your relationships, not just work, not just money, but you're going to sum it all up as to one. A lot of you are going to come up with this foolish conclusion that my life is boring. My life isn't worth it. I'm failing. I have nothing to look forward to. There's nothing good going on. You need to flip that around because it's not true. If anything, Libra, you have more than you know going on. Most Libras are very attractive looking when they put themselves or apply that interest, when they take the time and apply the effort of taking care of themselves. A lot of you Libras out there may have been dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A lot of you Libras are also dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Not a whole lot of you, but some of you are definitely dealing with Capricorns or Virgos. But majority is really fire, water, a couple air, not many. Maybe Geminis, maybe a Pisces for the fires. For the water sign. But a lot of you have come to the conclusion that you're going to be where you are, you're going to stay where you are, and just going to keep doing what you're doing. A lot of you don't feel like there's anything that's causing interest or getting your interest. You don't feel like there's anybody coming in. You're not even sure, how could you possibly meet somebody? What would you do, Libra, if you just happened to run to the store and you were getting out of your vehicle? Maybe you dropped something on the ground and somebody just happens to be walking by and they pick it up and say, here, you dropped this. All of a sudden, you just met somebody. All of a sudden, quick conversation happens. All of a sudden, you start to change numbers, exchange numbers. You start to text each other. You start to become friends on Facebook or other social medias. Next thing you know, this person is asking you what you're doing on the weekend. Next thing you know, now you've met somebody new out of the blue, unexpectedly. Yeah, it's when you didn't have your makeup on. Yeah, it's when you had to go really quick and you weren't even dressed really nice. You might have had clothes on that you were cleaning around the house with. And they liked you just the way you are. Wow, how about that, Libra? So Libra, just know that in the month of August, things are going to start opening up for you. Doors are going to open. Again, these doors that are going to open are going to allow you to walk through. They're also going to allow you to shut them if you don't want somebody to follow you. For some of you, Libra, somebody is definitely keeping an eye on you. They are watching you from a distance. This is probably a past partner. It may not be every day, but this person is definitely checking on you, or driving past your house, or going past your work. This person just feels like they just need to know if you're okay, if they see your car, if they've seen it move. Somebody's wondering about you. Somebody may know that they broke your heart. Somebody may know that they made you feel bad. Somebody may be wondering, if you found somebody new, if you're out, if you're going out. Somebody may wonder if you're going on that vacation that you always go on. Are you going without them this time? A lot of you Libras are going to still sabotage yourself in a lot of ways by staying to yourself, trying to hibernate, trying to be the hermit. A lot of you are not feeling yet real pretty anymore. You're not feeling really happy anymore. You're not having that gun-ho feeling like you want to go out, you want to invite friends out and go out and just have a good time. But a lot of you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone right now because you started to settle or get comfortable in this miserable place that you're at. Some of you can't just keep watching Netflix movie after movie and crying after crying and living another day. Netflix is not your partner. The last card for Libra for the month of August is that you are going to, again, Two of Swords, make a decision. That decision is going to bring you happiness. This decision to take off this blindfold and see something for what it is and decide whether you can change yourself and the way that you respond to them and the way that you deal with them and their situations, on whether in fact you let them irritate you or push your trigger buttons or to upset you or to make you jealous or to make you feel less than. You're going to decide whether or not they can come in or they have to stay away. You're going to decide whether they're worthy of you or they're not. The good news is your final outcome is going to be very positive. It's going to be blessings for you. It's going to be the universe smiling down on you. It's going to be a lot of happiness. There's going to be places that you're going to go. You're going to be invited out with people. Don't turn them down. There's going to be different events that come up in the month of August that are going to kind of top off your summer, so to speak. These events are going to make you smile. These events are going to bring you new friendships. There's also going to be something going on social media that you're going to want to get involved in. There's something you may be volunteering in as well. I feel like a lot of you have been so focused on everybody else's problems that your problems are only here. But when you focus on everybody else's problems, your head is out to here. Like, oh my God. So just decide to wipe that out. Write down on a piece of paper, this is what I'm dealing with. These are the things that I have to deal with. This one I can deal with. This one I can manage. This one I can change. This one I can throw away. This one I can definitely focus on more. So, deciding what you're going to do in the month of August, Libra, is going to change your complete outlook. As you know, Libras, you have something exciting coming between November and December. That is something that is going to pretty much knock your socks off. Between November and December, remind you, wait till I do that November and December reading. Things that are coming, because you know I'm a Libra, so I like to peek ahead. So I can tell you right now, August, yeah, some challenges, a couple hills, a few delays, but for the most part, blessings. Remember that for August, for the most part, Libra, blessings. Don't focus on the negatives or you'll get more of them. And then my prediction is wrong for you. Focus on what's good. Focus on what you have now. Don't worry about what you want. Worry about having just what you need. As soon as you're okay with that and you accept that without being greedy or selfish, you say, you know what? No, I don't have everything I want, but I do have everything that I need. My lights are working. My power's on. I have food in my stomach. I got coffee in my cup. I'm good. And I still got a penny. I might not be rich, but I got a penny. So I'm not broke. As long as I got this penny, I'm not broke. I'm not broke. So with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I hope you enjoy this reading for August. Just know that things and events and situations will unfold right in front of you. There'll be things that you can't handle. There'll be things that you can't change. So all you can do is just be still. For some of you, pray. For some of you, meditate. For some of you, change up whatever you're doing. Change it up, okay? Try to get out of your routines. A lot of us get very obsessive compulsive disorders, right? We know. Try to change your routine up. Today I'm going to do this and this. Today I'm going to go get up extra early and I'm going to go to the gym before I go to work. And then I'm going to come home, take a shower, and then drink my smoothie or whatever, and then go to work. Do something different. Switch something up. It feels a little uncomfortable when you do change. It feels a little uncomfortable, but it also prepares you for changes that are coming. Okay? Remember, changes are coming. If you're stuck in a place right now that's not so great or don't feel so wonderful, just know it's energy, and energy is always moving. Energy is always moving. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right? And I will be in touch with you shortly. Remember, if you purchased a reading from me for this amazing low rate for a 30-minute reading with me, those readings will begin next week on Monday. I must get all these signs done before then. Okay? So, sending much love and see you guys later on. Oh, later on I'll be offering mini reads. So if you're interested in mini reads, if you still couldn't do the 110, you can get a mini read for $88. $88. 88. I love eights. 88. So if you want a mini read for $88, send it through PayPal. When I come on, I'll talk to each one of you who made that payment. You can tell me what you want your read to be about. All right? So the $88 I'll know is for mini reads. All right, you guys.